if you try to turn these bars left when you're going left at certain speeds, you're gonna crash. Beautiful day today, and I'm here at the Harley-Davidson shop. I'm about to take a ride on the Street Glide. I'm out with my friends, but look, I just ran into someone who has a beautiful Road King here. Let me show you this Road King. And by the way, Harold just got some work done to his motorcycle. I'm gonna show you his bike in just a second, but we're gonna look at this beautiful Road King here. Check this thing out. Look at that bike. CVO Road King. I think Harley needs to make another CVO Road King. That one has a 110 on it. Now, if you look at the front right here, I'm taking that little chrome visor off of mine, and I'm just going to make it just like that. You see how that is? 2005 Screaming Eagle 110 on there. What little design, tribal design. The seat. What you think about that Road King, guys? Check out Harold's motorcycle. He just got the new wheel on the front. Harold, what wheel you got on the front of that?
RC component.
RC component. What's it called?
Core.
21, looking good. Chrome legs, calipers, axle nut cover, new chrome rotors. He got the whole front end of this thing chromed out, looking good. Chrome trim on there, lowers, and now he just had it ceramic coated.
Make sure you get that matching back.
Wait a minute, you come here, you say it. Say it.
Make sure you get the matching back one.
He said make sure you get the matching back one. He said he don't do that one wheel stuff. He got both of them. So let me go down here. I gotta get down. Check out that matching back wheel. Looks real good. All right, guys, so you see my bike. Don't judge my motorcycle. It's dirty right now. Super dirty. But we're going to get out here and go for a ride. Tez's bike, he's been busting bugs too. Harold's the only one that's clean right now, but we're going to get out here and go for a ride, guys. I'll see you in a minute. It is a beautiful day today. And you saw us at the Harley shop. Now we're at the Foothills Parkway. This is where the video actually begins. You see Harold, he just pulled his bike up here in front of the sign, taking a picture of his beautiful Street Glide. Check that thing out. So this is the Foothills Parkway. We were going to go to the old part, the new part on that side. This is what you consider the old part of Foothills Parkway. Let's go. All right, guys, so let me introduce myself if this is your first time watching the channel. My name is Tall, and this is YouTube channel Traveling Tall. And the channel is usually about Harley-Davidson motorcycles. The channel's always about motorcycles, but it's usually about Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Test rides, tutorials, demos, product reviews, installations, and traveling. And today I'm not traveling. This is a local road for us, so we're just out cruising on the Foothills Parkway, taking it nice and easy. Now, who I have with me is Harold in front on his 18 Street Glide. Tez, I believe his Ultra is a 2016, and then me on my 2019 Street Glide. Harold has a 124 on his bike, Sleeper, and I have a 124 Muscle on my bike. And usually we ride this road. We're coming through here at a pretty good pace, but today we're going to take it easy and just enjoy the road. It is February and we're out riding. Look at this beautiful day that we've been blessed with. So what we're going to be talking about is steering. How do you steer a motorcycle? Yeah, I was going to title it How Do You Steer a Harley. I still might, but it's the same on every motorcycle. Not saying it's the same on every surface, but it's the same concept on every motorcycle. Now, before we get into this, I got to do, I guess, some disclaimers. I am not a riding coach, nor have I ever attended a riding academy. But recently I made a video and I was telling people that the difference between a road glide and a street glide is, I was telling them when you turn, you could shine your fairing to the left to see what's going, coming from the left, or to shine it to the right, turn it to the right to see what's coming from the right. Well, I don't even know if I said it, but I meant at like a stop sign. I wasn't talking about riding. But a lot of people are like, well, no, that's not the case. And when you're riding, you're going right, and you're turning the bars right, and you're actually going left. And when you're, so a lot of people made comments and said that. And They're not wrong, but that's not what I was saying. So today, in this video, we're actually going to show you how you turn a motorcycle. And I can't really, it's going to be a slight movement, so you're not going to really see what I'm doing. That's why I got this camera on. Hopefully it does pretty good, but you can't really see what I'm doing. So I'll tell you what I'm doing with my hands, and you know, if I'm pushing or pulling on the right side or the left side. A lot of people said this is a method. Do you do it this way? You know, that you use that method? Because to me, now I don't know the actual definition of a method, but to me a method seems like it's a certain way that you do it, like you found your own way of doing it. Well, I'm here to tell you, if you're doing it some other way, then you're doing it wrong, because there's no other way to turn a motorcycle at speed than turning it the way that I'm going to show you. So in a parking lot, I can turn the bars all the way to the left, a full lock to the left. I can do it to the right and make a circle. If you try to turn these bars left when you're going left at certain speeds, you're going to crash. Just plain and simple. There's no other way around it. But at parking lot speeds, that's how you do it. This is a small curve. Let me show you. Let's get over here. You see that? We're going through the curve. Now what I did, I'll show you on this one. This is a curve. Let's look at this. I'm leaning to the right, and I'm actually pushing I'm pushing with my right, this side here, and pulling back slightly with my left. So technically, if you look at it this way, the bars are turned slightly that way when I'm going around the corner. I was going around the right corner, so the bars are actually turned slightly to the left to get around the corner. Does it make sense? To me, no, it really doesn't make sense. Is it something that you have to learn? I don't think. If you rode a bike before, I think it's just intuitive. It's something that I don't think it's a method or something you have to learn. And it's definitely nothing that I think someone should take their time to try to sit and think about. Look at this camera now. So I'm leaning, I'm going around this curve right here, and I'm leaning this bike over. And yes, I have it pushed. I have the bars pushed. Okay? So I had the front wheel slightly going that way. I wouldn't even say it's really a turn. Yeah, you're leaning. You're just like this, see? Just lean the motorcycle. You're just kind of swaying it over like that. Now, they say when you're riding a sport bike, you kind of get it over like this. It's a little bit different. You're actually getting to the corner of the seat, and you're leaning that bike over like that. Now, by the way, also I'll tell you this, when I'm riding a motorcycle, it's cold. When I'm riding a motorcycle, I'm not just kicked back on my seat like this and just relaxing. I'm up on my seat a little bit more. I'm crowding the tank just a little bit, because I want to make sure that I can get this bike leaned over like I want to. Now, this bike has stretch bags on it. I've had it over far enough where I've scratched the bags on the bottom before, which is not that hard to do. And it's really not hard to scrape your floorboards, but on this bike it's a little easier to scrape my floorboards, just because I have the whole motorcycle lifted up. But when you get your weight over to the other side of the bike, it just feels like it plants you in a whole lot more, and you can, feels like it's just sticking that bike in the curve where you can go. And that's not really leaning that much. That's just a little bit of shift of the shoulders. When you're really on it hard, I kind of get over to the side of the seat like that. And I am not like a super fast rider going through the mountains. You want to see fast riders, you look at the king of the bagger guys. Those guys really know how to rip on the motorcycles, putting knees down on Harleys. You know, I've never had a knee down on a Harley before. Well, I've never wore anything where I where I could put a knee down on a Harley, but they're putting knees down as they go around the turn. So here's a 30 miles per hour curve. Gear down. Nice and smooth. Both of these guys in front of me are really good riders. They're good riders. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end the video here. Hey, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe. I'm ending this video here because I'm making another video going back through, and this time I'm going to be taking the lead. So guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Keep gliding, and as always, have a blessed day.